Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Higgins sent in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. From the gun, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Set to go now on first and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
11. Gun. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yusufov. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Higgins sent in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A 9-yard loss brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
they got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board just before halftime.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Patterson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I won't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
On 2. Just set. 11.
11, 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape.
A first down throw for Burrow. He's going to air this one out. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
11 Thomas. Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Bengals.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow here on second down. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Bengals first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up?
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And the Steelers are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. Higgins sent in motion. Now, Burrow. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Now Russ. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
On second down, Russ. That's caught by Van Jefferson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. We'll try to run for it with Harris. And he'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll drop to throw. Threw it with the catch. And the Steelers are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory.
Waste of time.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.